Thank you.
Be a cameraman.
Yeah, we're good.
Be a camera lady. It's the National Guard this time.
Yes, you know why a lot of government people now they start saying because they know a lot of people they're seeing the picture right now.
Mm.
They said, oh yeah, let's applaud the nurses. Yeah, they did a great job. I said, what is the money?
Right.
What is the money?
Yeah. What's this gonna do? Because we seen when the Blue Angels did it over in Philadelphia,
Bring a lot of people out.
people were next to each other with no mask. So now they're gonna fly over Jersey, the National Guard tomorrow.
Well, why not? To show people.
People don't give a shit.
People, they don't give a shit. People, actually, not people, they don't give a shit. Just people, look, every population you're gonna go to, every population you're gonna go to, you're gonna find smart, stupid, and average, because that's the way it's designed.
Mm-hmm.
People, they spend some good quality time with the good people, and they spend their time on the good shows to learn. And some people, they meet some dumb fuck people, they make them dumber. And some people, they're just like average, they don't want to be not this way, not the other way. They just want to be left alone. That's it. And that's where comes the $1 million question.
Yeah. Nice. Bad business.
Huh?
Bad business. Oh, this was awesome. Did you guys see the sing-along yesterday? No? Please tell me you did.
No.
Oh, man. They did another Disney-themed sing-along, but this time it was American Idol. It was very cool. It was very, very cool. You missed it.
I did.
I was back and forth because yesterday was a pay-per-view. And what they did this time, the Essential Wrestlers, one of their big pay-per-views, because you know they have one monthly. This one they did, I guess, to bring in more audience. What they wound up doing is, because remember they have a performance center, so they have their own facility for like workouts, training, and all that. Okay. So that's where they did it last month. This time, the chairman said they were going to do it at the actual headquarters.
Okay.
The WWE headquarters.
Yes.
So the whole entire building, I'm talking about from the first floor for you walk in the entrance, like after you meet like the doorman or whatever at the bottom of the building. You start from the bottom, you work your way all the way to the top of the building. The ring was on the roof of the headquarters with the ladders and then the briefcases in the air. So you had to go stories and stories and stories high. Like you see them in elevators fighting, and stairways.
And people that make them put in masks or not.
The wrestlers, no, they get tested every day. Like the people work. That's what they say. That the wrestlers are tested. The management, the camera people, like everybody is tested on a daily basis, and their temperatures. If they have a certain temperature that's like above a certain limit, they send you home. That's what they say. I don't know. I'm not a wrestler, but yeah. So it was actually pretty cool though. It was different. So they were fighting in executive office, like in offices, and I'm talking about the whole entire building. It was so weird, but I guess for them to attract the audience they normally would have when there's crowd there, that's how they did it this time. Which I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't a bad idea. Let's just say that. So yeah, I seen that. Did you see? Do you know who Little Richard is?
Nope.
No. He died over the weekend.
Oh, the rock star?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You remember him?
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, he died over the weekend. I used to like his music. He used to like scream when he sang. You know, you don't.
I mean, to be honest with you, I love the guy.
Yeah,
he sounds really good.
Yeah, he was
They
good.
play some really old song. I mean, that guy does sing it.
Yeah, he was good. Like I remember a few of his songs. Like Tutti Frutti was one of a good song when I was in the 90s.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I like it. I like the way he's doing it. And he's the founder, they said, of the rock and roll?
No. He was
He's not actually.
no, he's not the founder.
Because that's what they said.
No, he was like a really big part of rock and roll. Like he got like one of the biggest achievement awards in rock and roll.
Or maybe that's what they told
Yeah. I seen that.
Because it didn't make any sense when they said that.
No, yeah, he was like, he got one of like the biggest like prestige awards from them. And you know, only a select of people hold that title. And I think he was the very first. That's what that was.
Okay.
He died of cancer, though. I was seeing it.
Oh, God bless his soul, I guess.
Yeah, he was what, 87? Yeah. Not too bad. I remember him in one of the movies I used to watch as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. And even he used to act too. He used to act. He was in movies.
Listen, everybody does sing, does act. I know, I understand.
You think so?
And everybody does act, doesn't sing. That's what I say.
So you could go from a singer to an actress, not an actress to a singer.
Yes, because not everybody got the voice.
Not everybody got a voice.
But everybody got the character. I mean, if you have that kind of attitude to be singing in front of people, you're not going to have a problem
Acting in front of
acting
the
from the
camera.
camera. It's not a big deal. It's
Makes
just a
sense.
joke.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I like that. So.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
So you tell me.
what'd you do for Mother's Day?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell our audience. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. That was like the number one on top of my head to wish all the mothers.
Oh, I did it, guys.
happy
You see,
second
guys?
Mother's
What I
Day.
told you. What I told you.
Hey guys, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. I did wish Happy Mother's Day on my Facebook page to all the women.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
put a nice photo for everybody to see.
Yeah.
And I wish if I could just give a flower to every mother yesterday.
Mhm.
And I also another thing I did, and it was kind of funny, and I like it. Like I was in the city yesterday doing things,
Yeah.
and every time I see like a mother with a baby, I wish her a Happy Mother's Day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they love it. And they
Yeah.
start like laughing. Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Show
Yeah,
appreciation.
it was fun. Of course, you should appreciate mothers. You have to. They go through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know.
We men don't see what mothers they go through. Seriously, we don't. So you notice it like when you see a baby, your baby getting delivered,
Mm-hmm.
then you see what the mother goes through.
Yeah.
If you have a brain, you see the 9 months what she goes through,
Yeah.
and you don't. I mean, I know you're going to tell me you work hard. Yes, I understand. Well, women they work hard too at the house. If you're working outside, she's cooking, she's cleaning, she's this, she's that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not sitting home.
Yeah.
And when you see the woman, for example, going through 9 months pregnancy, delivering the baby, feeding the baby for the next year or two, next year maybe, and I'm not talking about the year. I'm going to talk about the first 3 months because a lot of women they suffer in the first 3 months. The pain, the headache, this, that, and they stay up with the baby
Yeah,
all
that's
night.
zombie mode.
Yes, zombie mode.
I used to do that.
Yes, zombie mode. And then it is some good men where they do help.
Yeah.
They do help big time, which I appreciate these people, seriously. And when you have a baby, it's a teamwork.
Yeah.
But you will never see this, believe it or not. A lot of people, they will not see what their mothers go through if he doesn't have a woman and she got pregnant and he witnessed everything.
Yeah.
Then he would understand, oh my God, is my mother went through all this? Yes, she did. And she went through a lot of shit through the years with you to get you to the level you are in today.
Right.
And that's why we have to appreciate mothers every single day, not only on Mother's
course.
Day. I mean, all the mothers that are listening today, worldwide, if you have a Mother's Day today or not, I wish you a happy Mother's second day. I want to tell you I love you, ladies out
Just
there.
like Donald Trump. I love you.
No, I don't love the dead people. I pray for the dead people. I don't say I love you, dead people. That's different. I love the people that are working very hard, and I'm talking about women still. That's what I love. And I have a lot of respect for them.
No, it came
Don't
out.
get me
I love
trouble.
you.
I love you. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't say anything. That's why he said it. He couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
So what did you do yesterday? I mean, anything special? Because I
Me?
know because of the situation, there's not much special stuff can
I
happen.
don't know. I was just, the only thing I did was go to my mom's house, take her gift, and come home.
That's nice.
That's what I did.
That's very nice.
Yeah, I didn't leave till like 4 o'clock.
What a good daughter.
No, I just dropped it off, came back.
Yeah. Did you tell her like at 8 o'clock in the morning, hey, I have a gift for you today. Happy Mother's Day.
No.
I'll see you in a little bit.
No,
4
no.
o'clock.
No, I wasn't. I was actually gonna wait to see her maybe if I seen her today, but I just got bored. So I said, you know what? I'll just go over there. And she was by herself anyway, so.
That's good.
Yeah. And then my sister, I seen her Friday. So we exchanged gifts Friday when I seen her. It was about it. Nothing special.
It was nice.
It was nice. It was calm. I watched a lot of movies.
Oh, that's good.
A lot of movies.
Have some rest. It's the weekend.
Yeah, wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, it was the weekend.
Yeah.
You can let you rest. And like for women, because of not only women, is every single holidays right now. It's just very hard to enjoy and celebrate
Right.
because of this coronavirus. Seriously, you can't even have your kids and kiss them the way you want.
Mhm.
It's just like nuts, I swear. Just nuts.
Yeah.
People are going through a lot of stuff, I swear.
Listen, you want to talk about? You were talking about in this segment before we go off for 5 minutes. There's still people waiting on their stimulus or whatever. So my dad, I think it was Friday. I don't know. It was either Thursday. I think it was Thursday. One of the days, he sent me angry emojis, like the angry one, like the yellow one, and then there's an orange one. So I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on? Like, so I'm thinking something's wrong at home, and he goes, "Can I curse?" He was like, "Fucking IRS." I said, "Dad, what happened?" He says he a screenshot of his stimulus in his deposit, like in his bank account. They sent him $50.
No! $50!
$50.
Wow.
Yo, I'm talking about this guy. He was like, I'm waiting and waiting. He says, I checked my account. He said, I seen something
I'm
pending.
shocked.
I swear to God.
I can imagine him.
He's like, so I seen something like, a notification come up, like something's pending. He said, I go on my account and I see the IRS, like the treasury. That's what it come up.
They spend more than
I'm
that
not
check.
looking at the amount. He said it was $50 fucking bucks.
He needs to call them.
That's what I told him. I said, Dad, you have to call them because, like, I seen people weren't getting the correct amount either. So, I don't know if it's, I'm not going to entirely say it's their fault because I had read an article because, remember, like, everything that was going on, they didn't have enough workers even for regular tax season.
Mm-hmm.
They hired, like, temporary employees just for COVID-19
And
stimulus.
temporary employees, you couldn't make $5,000. You got a fucking tell short 50.
They gave him $50. I told him to call today because it was like going into the weekend. There was nothing he could do. $50. $50 and technically
They could make a mistake and send him 50,000.
the one guy was a millionaire. You didn't see that article?
No.
Come on, this guy, he worked at the fire department or something. He said he got a stimulus check. When he said he went to the ATM, he didn't even know his stimulus check was in. He went to pull out $200.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the ATM. He said, when I pulled out my $200 and my receipt came out, and I'm talking about figures. It was in the millions. They sent him like 1-point-something million. The IRS. This is the first, when they first started doing like their direct deposits. Because direct deposits. I'm going to find the article. I'm going to show you and they show his picture. It was on the actual news. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he was a millionaire. And then when he said,
Okay.
so when he went back the following, like I think a few hours, he said it was gone. Yeah.
You should go buy a house.
Yeah. But he said he wasn't gonna keep it. But yeah.
Millionaire.
Yeah, you see that? This was when they first started doing their deposits.
Oh my goodness.
Look right here. He got 8.2 million.
No.
I swear to God, I'm not playing. I read this. They showed his face and all.
Did they tell you because the government is not their money? That's why they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They told you that.
Look, I tell you, he went to withdraw $200. When he checked his receipt, he was at 8.2 million. He was probably like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? You buy a house, another house, another house, and a car, and another car, and they still have some change. Fucking from fireman to a millionaire.
Yeah, he was a firefighter.
What he should have done, just wire transfer that money right away to another bank account. They go back to the account and say, hey,
that's your fault.
Sorry.
There he go right there. They show it. He was talking about it.
I didn't ask you to give me anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look, he even showed the receipt.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He was probably like, what the hell? Look, there he go. Look.
Shoot me, I swear to God, shoot me.
There you go.
He deserved it, the poor guy. He looks a nice guy. He looks like a nice guy. Yeah, he should just like switch the banks.
No, he said he wasn't gonna do anything with
He's a
it.
nice guy.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just joking.
Yeah.
They will go off.
But look, that's crazy. Like.
Just unbelievable. They just told about the government. They don't give a damn.
They
They
is,
don't.
I don't know.
Hey, it's not my words. That's what it is.
It's in the proof. You see it.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, give us 5 minutes. We'll give you some music, and thank you so much for listening to EMT Radio. It's crazy.
I can't believe you ain't fucking see that.
Give me that. I didn't see it. I will be number one. Put it on Facebook.